Welcome to Tarot Predictions. I'm Rad, and welcome to your daily dose of tarot. Before we start, I want to say a few words. First of all, I want to give a big thanks to Ali Lama. That was the nickname of my follower, and he or she proposed to make the timestamps, though I do that by myself. It doesn't really cost me a lot of effort. So I really appreciate your offer and your proposal, Ali Lama. But I think that I will manage it from now. But it's highly appreciated. Hello, Yaliwe. Or sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So another thing, a lot of people from Europe are contacting me saying that they cannot follow the daily reading because actually when I do them, it is kind of already evening here. So I am thinking, I don't abandon you guys. I mean, I'm not neglecting you. So I am thinking of a way how they are gonna go. And look, this is the way I think that they should happen. So I should record them the day before and I will release them on the next day, 9 p.m. my time, which is 9 a.m. my time, excuse me, which is 7 a.m. in London time, and people from US also will have them when they wake up and they can watch it then. So good morning to everybody. So nice to be to have you here, guys. Really, this wouldn't happen without your support. So with that being said, people, let's jump into the star signs for today. Yeah, I know, Jin. It's 4:35 here p.m. So Aries, today you got the Three of Swords, so you kind of take on the short wood. It is the way I can say it. Things are likely to start going backwards for you, Aries, today, and that may cause you some problems, some suffering of why you cannot push it. Well, maybe you have to give yourself a time off. Maybe today you can't push anything, so it is kind of like you need to take on a defensive measures, and that way you shouldn't pay attention to what other people tell you, especially if it is negative, because that card says that today maybe you experience some negative thoughts, some negative communications against you. People will really try to get on your nerves. People will challenge you. People will try to exploit your emotions. Don't fall to this, Aries. Try to do what you think is best, and don't allow the thoughts of, let's say, failure, or the thoughts of that you're not giving 100% of yourself, which isn't true. This card highly affects your thoughts to kind of twist your mind and to make you feel miserable. So you, Aries, today is best if you pull yourself off a big activities. You do only what you're supposed to do. Don't take on a new adventures, new enterprises, or new activities, because you may find yourself really short on action and the things will not unfold for you the way you thought that is going to unfold. So for example, if you are planning to take on a new project, maybe tomorrow is a better day, Aries. Or if you're planning to make something new for your relationship, maybe not the day, today is not the day that you should make it. Maybe tomorrow is the day that you should make it. But today it's best for you to just do the minimum effort as possible and live through that day. Then we are going to Taurus. Now Taurus, however, they got the Ace of Cups. Wow. So impending change today. Sorry guys, impending change that will overflow you with their happy emotions. That could be a shaking off your shoulders, saying you that you did a great job. Or you may suddenly find out that your romantic partner loves you very, very much. I mean, more than you could imagine. But whatever that change is coming from, it will overflow you with joy. And all problems you had for today, or you struggled with something at the morning, it will really lose its relevance at the evening, because from somewhere else, something will force you to make a change in your in your behavior, in your daily routine. So it's a new priority for you that makes you happy, Taurus. That will happen today. After Taurus, we go to Gemini, and they also have something good that is coming into their way, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. Generally, with Ace of Pentacles, people, a rare opportunity to further one goal, which means that you have to keep on working today for whatever you have placed in front of you as achievement. Success in business, monetary increase also shows a harmony in one relationship, but basically clinch on the very first steps into creating stability in oneself routine, either in your career or either in your relationship. So something of a great value, Gemini, is going to happen for you today, and you have to constantly keep on working for it, to stabilize it, to keep it strong, because with all the aces, these opportunities, they have to be nurtured. Okay, you have to constantly keep them on going, and this is the way that you're going to cultivate them. Then Cancer. For Cancer, we have the Four of Pentacles, people. So Cancer are going to be a little bit more defensive today, because they will try to retaliate a newness from their life. It is like they are sitting in a particular comfort zone, and they are following an already existing patterns of theirs, which have they planned to follow. And today it seems that something will try to divide you from your path, or at least for a little bit, not in the grand scheme of things, but for a little bit. It's like a distraction to take on your attention. It's like an additional responsibility you have to take that you shouldn't take, is what I tried to say. So today, your Cancer will be a little bit more reserved to the people around you, a little bit more reserved to what people were giving you as a work, or for example, ideas of your relationship partner. For example, saying, hey, do you want to hang out? Do you want to go to cinema? And you didn't plan that today. This is where you will feel more reserved and more like defensive about it, and probably you won't go because you had your plan for today and you have to follow it, because it will create a comfort zone for you. Leo, they have Two of Wands. Not much to say about that card in general for you, Leo, apart from that you do have a field of exploration in front of you that will present you with expansion, and you do need to do so. Now, what you can hope with that card is proving yourself capable of taking on responsibilities, proving yourself capable of leading a large force. So that's a teamwork into your career, and probably people will stare at you for a solution for how that thing can expand. In relationship, that card could suggest that today you may have the edge in your relationship, speaking of which that it is up to you today how you're going to unfold and evolve the relationship itself, which also speaks that you will be a little bit more aggressive, or you should be a little bit more aggressive in the relationship, and demand for whatever you give in to receive backwards. After Leo, we got Virgo. And Virgo kind of have a similar things here with the Knights of Pentacles. But the thing is that for Virgo, these fields, they are already there. They have their value. And now Virgo needs to really carefully consider where the value lies. So this card urges you, Virgo, today to keep everything simple as possible. Don't try to make any sophisticated, complex maneuvers. Don't try to shine with your brilliance today, not because you cannot, but because the most efficient way to reach your achievements is through a very, very simple actions. Very good day today to spend it among nature if you can, guys. Also, nutrition is something that you need to focus on today, and it is very possible that most of you, Virgo, are going to find how can I place it in words, really, guys? I really sometimes need the help of yours. Going to find a particular thing that they really want, and they will start working for it. So it's like setting on a new priority, or pushing off a low priority into a high priority. So it's like a rescheduling the priorities today. So don't be surprised if you figure out that today probably you should focus yourself from now on into something else, that you have kept it into the attic or into the basement. Then we're having Libra, and for Libra we today got the Page of Cups, guys. So a reassessment for Libra, it is coming. Probably they will clinch on the emotions they have. They really need to feel the love today, people. With the Page of Cups, if we're talking about your career, it is very important that you bring on the creativity in the deeds you're doing. Also very important there is to try to see the big picture instead of staring into the minor details. Yeah, it's Jin. It's for Virgo. Is like they will find out a new priority or re-evaluate a priority they had before, which was sitting really back in the trash, and now they're gonna place it forward. So. Let's say that it is in between a relationship and career. Until now you had your priority into your career, but now today you may find out that your relationship now needs a little bit more devotion, so you are setting the priority of your relationship a little bit higher. This is what I'm trying to say, and in the same time making the things very simple, not trying to maneuver with very complex actions, you know, in between them, trying to hide your actions in these kind of stuff. So where we were, oh yeah, in career it is very important, people, to focus on the end goal and try to see the big picture, how prosperable one career could be for you and one particular deed in your career could be, rather than focusing on the minor details, which means that the minor details could not be attended today. Today for you is best if you experiment with your creativity, and thus you will place a very good assessment where you stand in your career and in the same time where you stand in your relationship. So with that card speaks that if you express your emotions towards your partner and you are not seeing the same thing, or you're not feeling the same thing from them, then probably you need to reassess how the relationship stands. Same things goes for a person that you are dating and you are not yet still in relationship. For Scorpio today, fantastic, people, just fantastic. We got the Ten of Pentacles, guys. So it seems that the harmony is all around us. Now the Ten of Pentacles, people, that in general it speaks that the people around us will present us with warm emotions, warm feelings. If we're talking about money here, it is very possible that today you will receive money, you will get orders if you're doing private business. So that speaks for a very busy routine, and it's in the same time will be in an ordinary routine, you know what I mean? So nothing that will surprise you there. It's just like it is just like increasing intensity in one routine. And above anything else, that card also means that building trust. So you may find out that you can have trust in someone that you doubted before. I like to say that for that card because it is skippable for almost every book I have read about tarot, and this is one of the main properties of the guide of that card. You can regain trust into someone that you have been doubted before, Scorpio, for we Scorpio. Then we're going to Sagittarius. Wow, so you have a change for the good this time, and that is the Knight of Cups. So busyness today, Sagittarius, Scorpio, I would have said Sagittarius, business today. You need to know that nothing will happen for you, leaving it on the chance itself. Now you need to keep on the hard work. You need to give a maximum % of yourself, and it is very likely today you may discover a slumber talent. You may discover that you can do something very good and you didn't excuse me, you haven't gave yourself a chance that you can do it before. So don't be surprised if you kind of have a again, changing of priorities, what you can do, especially if we're talking about your career. And this card suggests you that you need to follow your emotions, your feelings. Whatever you feel happy, you have to start doing it. In relationship, the same thing, guys. You need to constantly keep the warmth in one relationship today, because the warmth will be kept for you if this is a person, and he will show you basically that he loves you. So ladies out there, Sagittarius, maybe today you are gonna meet a wonderful gentleman that may show you some, you know, some warmth, some happy emotions, some happy experience, pleasant surprises. So be open for it. Then we're going to Capricorn. Capricorn has the Justice today. So Capricorn needs to be very, very careful. They need to manage their time and their resources very well, because according to this, it will depend on are they going to be profitable further or not. So accountable decisions needs to be made, guys. Don't rush into something without knowing the full truth for it. Try to place yourself into other people's shoes. You need to be judges today. You shouldn't act based on emotions. You should act based on logic and what gives you profit. So whatever doesn't, this is why I like to say, if it doesn't make money or if it doesn't make comfort, it doesn't make sense. So you don't go for what doesn't make sense. And above anything else, people, you have to, here, Capricorns, you have to act in a way that is best profitable for you. Don't try to satisfy everybody around you. After Capricorn, we are having Aquarius. Aquarius, you got the Fool card. You may expect, Aquarius, new idea to burst into your mind today. This idea maybe, most likely, will force a brand new beginning in your head. That could be a new hobby, idea of a new job that you can have, and you will start preparing for it. Idea of a new relationship. Now, if you are single, that may speak that you know, you have just been open and ready to start one relationship. It's kind of, you say, fuck it, I don't want to be alone anymore. So whoever is there and it's open for me, I will be open for them as well. And one of these, one of the key words for that card is also appearance of a child. So maybe today is a good day to get pregnant as well. Some of the cards, you know, they are saying appearing of the child, pregnancy, and these kind of things. And I'm just obliged to tell you that, guys. Maybe today is a good day for you to get pregnant. But you need to face the world today, Aquarius, spontaneously. You need to face it carefree. You shouldn't have any premeditated actions. Whatever come in your way, you need to react purely on it, sincerely, with purity, if that makes sense to you guys. And last but not least, we have the Fool's little brother here. For Pisces, we got the Page of Wands. So it is very likely that you may receive a news today, Pisces. Some certain messages may come in your way, and you need to be open today for everything new. But apart from the Fool, the newness here will come in the already existing deed. So it's not going to be something brand new, but it could be a new way of expressing yourself. It could be a new way of pushing through. It could be a new way of communication. Something new that you may find out that you can do today. How stupid it sounds and it's look like, this what comes into your mind, that new idea or new approach, you should give it at least a chance to explore it, because you don't know if it's gonna work or not. So it's going to be even more than one, guys. But above anything else today, Pisces, you will be reminded of how strong you actually are without being tested. Without being tested. So nothing stressful will remind it how strong you are, Pisces. It will be something very pleasant. Probably a particular achievement you could have pushed to its very end, and kind of say, wow, that was a great job. I didn't believe that that's going to happen, you know, but it did happen. And probably it happened today, guys. So again, with that being said, people, thank you all for watching, and you have a great one. I'm seriously considering those people from Europe which come up for the dailies, so I will think what I can do. Like I said, probably they will become recorded from now on, guys, and they will be posted. I think it comes 2 a.m. For example, let's say for 25th will be uploaded 25th at 2 a.m. Atlantic time, which is, you know, East Coast time. So whenever you wake up and you want to watch what is going on at the same day, that, you know, this day, you can come here and watch the recording. So I think that's fair. I think that's fair because these dailies right now, they are mainly targeted to US people, the people who lives in US, and I didn't thought that I will have that many followers from Europe. So thank you guys for letting me know, and I will do everything I can to satisfy everybody who is my follower, because every single one of you guys does matter for me, regardless of what you're doing here and how much feedback you give me. And your feedback does matters as well, guys. So keep the good job. And yeah, if you find this video remotely helpful, people, please like and share, and see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, by the way, I'm not dropping off the live events. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. I don't drop the live events. Now the live events will happen. There will be a weeklies and other live events. Just the dailies are probably gonna be transformed into videos because, you know, they're too strict into the hour, and probably one day I will not be able to show up in this hour. People will be disappointed. So I think that it's only fair if they're scheduled. So yeah, with that being said, people, now bye and see you next time, guys.